Hello, V. I'm testing this new setup. What do you think of it? It took a while to make this frame. So this way I can actually do the cards down here. And you can still see my face because I put it up there for you to see. And I'm hooked up through StreamYard. These are the New Orleans cards I was telling you about. So yeah, I just thought I would come on and test. I came in a little late. And then I thought I would also have room to do this at the bottom, which is why I left that space. I wanted a place to put the feral folklorist, but there was not room. Okay, I can see from the top. I'm glad you're in here. Can you read the word candle spells? If you can't, then it looks like I need to move that over to the right some. Because I'm seeing the word live over top of it. Actually shows there are 3 people watching. Hello, happy hissy fits. I'm testing things. Okay, so you can see candle spells. Hissy fits, I'll also read a card for you if you want. You know what? I need to turn the air conditioner off. It's getting ready to kick on and then make a big ruckus. I'm out here in the chapel. Hissy Fit, what do you think of the frame I created for the video? That way you can see my website. You can see what I do. And that way I can also read cards this way. But you get to see my face on the side so you know who you're dealing with. And of course I have my feral folklorist t-shirt on in the picture. Well, let me know if you have a question because I figured I'd go in and play for a little bit. You know, I started doing something this morning was actually using oracle cards along with my tarot cards. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, I ought to pull out these cards. Oh, I can't remember the name of these cards. I love these. Put the fucking phone down. When it says too much screen time is making you awkward and sad, go talk to a live person. You know what? Which side is which side's the front, which side's the back? Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Rebel Tarot deck. Now is not the fucking time. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some effing time alone, and you know why. I don't want to say the words too much. I don't want YouTube to diminish me. Okay, Hissy Fit got a real question. What is... Now let me test this out. Put your question on the screen. There we go. What is stopping me from starting or opening my own business? Well, I imagine if it's like most people, it would be funding. Let's see. It's the let loose card. Let loose is, I mean, that would be your own fear. If it's not money that's in the way, it would be that you just can't let go of old preconceived notions about who you actually are. But let me pull a tarot with it too and see if that backs it up. Six of Swords. It's a journey. It's a journey. You have to take it in baby steps. You have to do some planning. You're going to have to learn to juggle things. And it shows you'll be victorious. But part of it is a mindset of this is the way I've always been. So maybe I can't do that. But yeah, it talks about you have to do it in steps. It'll be a journey. It'll be learning a new way of doing things. But it shows it'll work out. So in other words, get off the pot and just do it. What kind of business do you want to open? If you live in my town, don't say a metaphysical store. We have too many. I was watching someone on TikTok do readings, and man, she had the entire table full of cards. And I noticed a lot of people were using index cards that they had written on their own messages. I don't know. I would get too obsessed with that. I would get obsessed with trying to put artwork over top of them. I do have a laminator. Online and pop-up handmade gifts and vintage items. Do it. Start small. Start with an Etsy shop. Of course, remember these days you have to wiggle your ass. Meaning it's social media. Social media is become what's the word? Commerce-tainment. Where to be in business, we have to entertain people. Just selling them stuff isn't not enough anymore. Just like, hey, what am I doing on here right now? It's not just I don't have just my website where it's like, well, someone will find me if they want a tarot reading. No, you have to go in here and do all this stuff. So if you don't know how to do all this stuff, YouTube is your friend. YouTube University. And these days, using AI to ask questions helps a lot too. This is the Messenger Oracle, which I wanted this deck. We only had one left in the store, the Open deck. It's been hard to order lately. I like it though, but the cards are super thick every time I go to pick one up. And look what I got, Hissy Fit. You were born to create. Yeah, you've got all the right cards pulled here. Telling you to get off the pot, if you know what I mean. God, these cards are so thick. What is there really only 12 cards and I can't feel it because there's so I have no idea how many's in this deck. I need to get out of my own way and go for it. I have all business and legal done. Well, I think I shuffled that deck. That's what that first card said. It looks like you're all set up. Do it. Just don't go overboard in the beginning. Start with something small. Don't spend all your money. Put up a business Facebook page, a business Instagram, especially. Now, Facebook has become very big again. People tend to only think of TikTok and Instagram. But you have to ask, where is your target audience? The age group of people that will buy your stuff. Are they on TikTok looking at pranks? Or are they like 30 and up and probably on Facebook? Let me try this new feature, which is show comments on stage. Let's see what that does. There we go. Show comments on stage. There it is in the bottom right. When I say start small, I mean like don't spend every cent you have on 100 different items. Start with a dozen. When this company, when Aroma G's Botanica started, I mean, I had started with someone else. It was called something different, and we did just bath salts and refresher oils. Like potpourri oils. That's the only thing we started with, and then later I learned how to make soap, and then it became Aroma Gregory, which is now Aroma G's Botanica. But also, like when we started getting into the metaphysical part and not just soap, we had maybe 8 different decks. We started with 8, and when they sold, we went to a dozen, and now we have over 300 decks. So make sure you have enough to give a variety, but not so much that you don't have any money left when an opportunity arises to get something you really want to sell. Okay, you two. Thanks for helping me test this. I'm glad you found us, Hissy Fits. And there's Lady V. So this was a good little test. And of course, next time I will actually plan this out and announce I'm going to be online. I did do TikTok readings this morning and got a lot of them. Um, but I'd rather do it on this platform, on my YouTube and on Facebook. So it's 8:55, which is mean it's time to tuck in the chapel kitty Phoebe. And then I like this look. I like this setup here. So look for it in the future. I'll be putting out ahead of time saying when I'm going to be online. All right. Nighty night.